bengizibuza ukuthi I don't know how to address him. Ngizibuza ukuthi ngizothi welcome Babu Dlamini or welcome Babu Mfundisi uDlamini or welcome Babu Mfundisi ongenabandla or ngithi welcome Baba umyeni kaMama Dlamini. So welcome Baba.
Thank you so much.
Amen.
Thank you so much for coming and being a guest. Sometimes you always host people, then they sit on that chair for them to pour out their heart. So today I'm the one who's sitting on this chair to pour out my heart. So thank you so much for having me this way.
Amen. Before we can even start, I believe ukuthi ukhona umuntu ozoba abukela for the first time today. Ngicela ke ushele your name and where you're from.
By the way, my name is Spamandla Thabani Dlamini. That's where the name ST come from. Yes.
Or Thabang.
Yeah, Thabani.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Thabani is the one from KZN.
Oh, okay.
Yes, not the Sotho one, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask my parents. Yeah, by the way, Spamandla Thabani Dlamini, original from KZN.
Okay.
In a city called Echozini, that's where my home is.
Okay, ngifuna nje siqale kahle siqale ekuqaleni in the beginning ukuthi wakhulelaphi and just tell us a brief about background yakho nakhona ukuthi wafika nini la eGoli.
Yes. Ukukhula kwami ngikhulele emakhaya.
Okay.
Kwi language la eGoli kuthiwa isemafarm.
All right.
Yeah. So ngikhulele emafarm. Ngihlala khona nama parents wami because ngizalelwe eJozini njengoba ngisho, then ngakhulela khona, funda khona from primary, high school. I then moved to another city for higher institution where I was in a city okuthiwa KwaNongoma. That's where I stayed also for a couple of years. Funda khona doing a course okuthiwa public relations. Yes. I then moved from KwaNongoma year 2014. I moved to Durban. That's where I stayed also for job opportunities and things did not go well. Ngahlala khona I think for 3 to 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, without any job up until on the last year. Yeah, kulo 5 years I got another kwakumsebenzi ngisebenza as a labor kwenye ama construction sasebenza Underback.
Okay.
Yes, so sasebenza khona. So life was not easy. We tried, we pushed up until that project yaze yaphela. I then moved to Joburg. I think it was for my first time moving to Gauteng province.
When was that?
2017.
Okay.
Yeah, 2017. It was I was called by another man of which he was more of my brother, by the way. He was working here in Joburg for quite long.
Okay.
Yes, and then there was a post emsebenzini wakhe kule company ayisebenza kuyona. Brother isibongo sakho akwangomeza kwakuthiwa sasimbiza sithi ubhuti umuntu sewashada ke naye. Yes, so he called me ukuza lapha eGoli. Kwakune post eyayivelile emsebenzini wakhe. And kwangasiye ne post eyitheni, kwakuyipost ye actually kule company ayisebenza kuyona babedinga i-cleaner. And then he asked me if I can come for that position.
That cleaning post.
That cleaning post. Then I said to him, no, I can come because I was really struggling. I said, no, it's fine. So he called me like today.
Okay.
Tomorrow I was supposed to be in Joburg.
Imagine.
Ayingeza anginamali nokuzeka nje khona nje ukuze Joburg. Gave me money.
Umar.
Ngikhulumela nomuntu angizohlala kuyena for that couple of days. Ngahlala khona lapho kulo muntu lo. I think ngahlala only 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. Lo muntu angihlala kuyena kwakumuntu wayekade kwakuyicolleague yakhe. Lo muntu lo so I think wa resign or something. So ngangihlala kuyena kwakuyizindlu zomsebenzi. Lo muntu wayehlala kulo so enginikeze one of ama bedroom so ngihlala khona. But ubone ukuthi mina lo muntu akangazi lo muntu wazana naye so ayikho leyo relationship phakathi kwami naye ubona ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kuhamba kube tense ufeel ukuthi no langathi I'm not welcome lapho no choice awazi umuntu
awunanemali
you see time went by and then up until to a point whereby ngibona ukuthi yabona ke manje I'm no longer welcome there because the other time when I come back from work ngizomthole ngekho kulokhiwe endlini then I'll have to wait outside
so akashiya iskey
you see but I don't want to be I don't want to be ahead of you but nje mhlawumbe selokhu siqhubezela le ndaba not unless you have any question
okay I but you continue
okay no shita ngiqhubele ngivale le ndaba so ngahlala ke khona up until ngibona no man ngathi I'm no longer welcome here I then decided to call another lady kwakuthiwa ngamkhohlelo sisiwami kudala usisi uboni yes usisi Boni naye is one of my sisters abafika kudala lapha eGoli
okay
so mangimfonela ngithi mina sis I'm stranded so sengidecidile kumina ukuthi I don't want to sleep yet because now I see good things are not moving the same way and I don't want to tell this man because angiyazi a relationship here because avoid that thing mhlambe sengizobaqhathe you see yabona lento le so now I have to stand for myself then I call this lady ngimtshela sis I'm stranded anginanda ukulala can you help me lo sisi athi no angisekho eGoli
yo
angisekho eGoli
la umdinga khona
bese athi kodwa there is a guy that I know who's not far from where you're staying because ngamchaza ukuthi ngikuphi ngihlala kwezinye indawo le eGoli ngako Maldas Drift but bazoyazi abantu kule maside oko Krugersdorp ngimtshele ngithi mina sis nginanda can you please help me basathi there's a guy that I know ohlala duze nalapho ohlala khona cela kumfonela bese ngibuya kuwena and then ngimlindo sis I mayibuya lo guy ivele peacefully so vele ngithi now yazini sengitholile indawo yokuhlala because I was hoping ukuthi maybe mhlawumbe I will stay here up until I get paid so that I'll be able to go and rent out indawo I for 2 weeks and then vele ngiphume ngimtshela ngithi ngicela ukuthatha into zami and then vele ngithathe lezi zinto ngihamba ngimazi kwalo lo bhuti ukuthi ukuphi nendawo because sengiavoid analysis now is taking her time to come back to me now ukuthi angitshela ukuthi hayi no ngashona kuphi hayi uthe nje ngihamba nakhona ngiyahamba nje I don't know where I'm going to and the time it was around 5 because I was knocking off at 4:30 where I was working so now the time is around about 5:30 so and then bese abuya back sisangifonela athi no I called the guy uthi ukhona cela umnikeze number yakho then ngimnikeze number yami mina nginikeze number yakhe ngimfonele asho lo ukuthi bangichazele ukuthi ayihamba so ayihambe kanjalo up until ngize ngifike mangihlangana naye fortunately enough the guy his name was uDlamini.
Oh, okay.
Then we got connected with this guy because my aim was to stay with him maybe for 2 weeks and then
okay, let's 2 weeks asele.
Bese ngiyaphuma ngihambe nami ngiyositholela indawo yami yokulala. Ayi lo guy angithande lo bhuti. Avele nje angithanda, he made me his brother. So la isebenza khona yena wayisebenza i-night shift. Igama lakhe uSabelo kaDlamini. Shout out to my brother. I don't know where we lost each other. We stayed for I mean he was working in night shift here. Mina ngisebenza ekseni ngiphuma entambama. So kwaba nalo routine le ukuthi mangibuya yena prepare ukuhamba. So I said no it's fine, ku right kakhulu ngoba mina ngisebenza ebusuku. Wena usebenza ekseni. So ngangithi ekseni mangipreparela ukuya emsebenzini yena ebefika. So sakwakunale routine nje I think for 2 months. I said yazini bhuti ungabe usahamba uleka hlala la.
All right.
I stayed with him I think over 6 months.
Imagine.
Over 6 months things were very good. We share grocery naye. You know, yaqala ke manje impilo kwangathi ke sengiyazama ke manje.
Sekuyahlangana
Sekuyahlangana wathi ungaphumi. Allocation njalo wathi no, don't worry, ungaphumi. I stayed there. I think it was even more than 2 years. Hlala khona. See right in the mfowethu kwakusabelo waDlamini. I'll be always grateful for that man, the way he accommodated me. Imagine, a stranger. Wayengangazi nami ngingamazi sasiqala nokubonana from that day. Kahlala up until ke yakwazi kwaphela lo msebenzi kwala sengam. Kodwa nje into yami yokuhlala eGoli ngafika kanjalo kwala sengiqala ke sengaza abantu ke abahlukahlukene engabathola ke nami sengihlala eGoli attend inkonzo where sengenza lawo ma networking njalo nabantu. But into engizama ukuyiveza ukuthi ukufika kwami eGoli akuzange kuze kube lula. Futhi things did not move the way I wanted, but izinto nje move upside down. But uNkulunkulu, here we are today.
So uthi uSabelo awusakhulumi naye?
We lost each other kudala ngamgcina mhla sihleli laphana waba ne car accident.
Okay.
Yena mayeba ne car accident kwaphoqa ukuthi ahamba engasekhaya kube ekhaya kwangakula side koMaritzburg. Ahambe wayoba umuntu okay, that brother why umuntu ophuzayo. Yeah, umuntu ophuza sometimes elahla amafoni. You see from time to time they have a different number njalo. You see, so that's how we lost each other. So ngagcina ngasenayo inamba yakhe naye mshoyo ngasenayo inamba because kwakuthi noma sihleli ndawonye nje uthola ukuthi inamba seyishintshile futhi inamba seyishintshile kanti nami sokuyophela lo msebenzi sengimuva mangithi ngiyamzama kule namba le ngagcina nginayo samthola. That's why we lost each other.
Bengithi maybe ungamdescribe, maybe kunomuntu omaziyo usho nje ukuthi ubani wakabani owakuphi, maybe khona umuntu omaziyo obukele, who knows.
Kwaku uSabelo wakaDlamini. That guy was tall, dark. Mina ngihlangana naye wayenama dreads nje amancane. Kodwa wahamba wagcina sewakhiphile sekhatha lesene short hair. Konke lokhu kwenza sesihlala ndawonye. Was tall, dark. That guy was friendly.
Ubehlala kuphi?
Besihlala naye eMaldersdrift. eMaldersdrift. Ekhaya noma ube umuntu engajwayele ukuya ekhaya, kodwa ekhaya kimi wayengitshela ukuthi kulenga koMaritzburg ekhaya. Yes. So noma kwakumuntu engajwayele ukuya ekhaya yena, kodwa wayengitshelela ukuthi emakhaya obuya khona ngale.
Oh, let's hope someone will watch this and maybe khona omaziyo, maybe naye angayibona, who knows.
Even naye, who knows. Who knows. Shout out to my brother. That guy wangisiza kakhulu man ngifika lapha eGoli when things were not moving well. So I'll be always grateful.
Wow. Yo, it's so nice ukuthi kusese khona abantu abanjalo, yes.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Siqhubeke coming to this platform. Sisiza kule platform ke manje. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi how did you started? Was it something oyicabangile ukuthi no ithi ngiqala into kanje, or maybe khona umuntu oweza wathi why ungaqala into kanje, or maybe waba ne vision, who knows? Usithathe nje usibeke from the beginning. What was the main reason for you to start?
Uyabona ke ukusebenza kwami yonke lento ngisebenze lapha ngisebenza khona 2017. Kule company ngisebenza ikhampani kwakuthiwa iEcoflows.
Okay.
Lapha eMaldersdrift. So ngangicleaner nje bangishibe sengishilo eqaleni ngangicleaner. Ekubona icleaner sometimes being a cleaner thola ukuthi mhlambe usebenza ekseni la khona abantu bengena khona because ngangiclean eoffice.
Yeah.
Usebenza ekseni lesikhathi leso abantu bengena, then ama managers nama supervisors njalo abantu bonke abasebenza eoffice baphuza ama tea ekseni.
Yeah.
Then usebenze uwashe lezo because yabo nje ngangisebenza umsebenzi womuntu esifazana, wash uclean njalo zonke lezi zinto. And then bese kuba nesikhathi la khona ke sengihamba futhi ngiphinde ngiyosebenza because ukucleana kwami ngangisebenza eoffice ngiphinde ngiyocleana ezinye indawo ekuthiwa izingantini, enkantini la kwakudliwa khona kabasebenzi.
Okay.
Sebenza clean nalapho emashaweni njalo ema toilets njalo cleaning all those places.
Yeah.
Up until kuze kwakuthi makushaya ikhathi zabo 1 zama lunch. I will have my lunch Then after lunch, then I'll have to go back and clean. Base beqeda ukudla nabanye abantu. And then bese kuthi ngabo 3. Sengizipreparela vele ukushayisa basashayisa bo 4:30.
Oh, okay.
Bese kuthi ngalezo zikhathi ngabo 3 whereby thothi awusekho umsebenzi uqedile. Kwakunelinye office elinye I think babelisebenzisa kudala leli office. It was a very big office.
Okay.
It was lalinje likwelinye side. So bangasasebenzi khona. So sometimes ngizoya khona. It was an old office kodwa nje senezinto uthola nje kungasasebenzi kunezinto zokuhlala njalo where I would get inside in one of the offices. Le office yayisa double story because nayo futhi babetha ngiclean yabo lento ukuthi abasebe uyiboss yakho manje ukuthi nje just ufuna ukuthi kube nento yenzayo nalo bazothi ngiclean do kungasebenzi ngizocleana ke nalo ngizoshanela nje ngishanele and then akuthi mangijwayele ukucleana ngangijwayele ukufaka ama headsets yabo ngidlale sheep ngidlale sermons njalo so what sitting zokuthi mase ngiya ngalena ke bese ngidlala ke zilalelo. I'll keep on praying because I'll use that opportunity because it's cutting angisuke ngingedwa ngazo. I'll keep on praying. I'll pray. Khumbula ukuthi one of the days I'll even declare ngithi one of these offices here will be my office. I'll keep on declaring, praying. Up until anti ngumuntu othanda nokulalela intshumayelo zabantu yabo njalo zonke lezi zinto. Kanti ngisasesikoleni college la ngifunda khona. Why instileka lento yo because lento yokuthanda inkonzo nje yakhula kakhulu ko SCO.
Okay.
So
a high school or
no a college.
Oh, okay.
So
college.
I will see young men preaching, even young men than me preaching Christ. You know, I love expose my messages. You see, how I love ukuthatha umuntu ngangine idea ukuthi one day I want to have a TV where I will play ama sermons while abantu abangaziwa, you see. So ukuthi masengilena ke lokhu ngisebenza ke lapha. So you know ngizoya emuva ngiziye phambili kancane ukuze lento yami ngiyenze ihlangane kahle.
Yeah.
So mangilalela izintshumayelo, one day I listened to one of the sermons of my brother owayekhonza komunye SCO eMangosuthu. I listened to his message and it's powerful. Ngilalela le video ngisendele uyena. Ebese ngiyithatha le video ngiyiposte ku YouTube. Mangiyiposta ku YouTube and people bayithanda la message. Mabeyithanda le message ebese ngiba nento ukuthi no. Hayi lento engangicabanga ngisase college. Angifuna lento lokuthi ngifuna ukuthatha those who are not known, share my messages because I believe in their gifts. I think it's one of the things uNkulunkulu angiphe yona. I am able to see the gold in the mud. I'm able to see a very beautiful gold in the mud. And inayindo ukuthi no man, I believe in this man. I believe in these messages. Hayi ke isikhathi siqhubeke ke kwagcina ke sengiwumuntu oshare ke izintshumayelo zabantu.
Okay.
I'll see on Facebook, I'll share messages on Facebook, Zabantu, because this platform started by sharing ama sermons.
Okay.
I was one of the few known as a content creator. Ngangayazi nanto kuthiwa ama content creator per se. Mina ngangithathele ukuthi I'm advancing the message. Someone will preach there uthi mhlawumbe ngile nkonzo engomshutha nge-phone ngithathe lo video ngiyipostele yona, you know, nje ingekho lento ye content. Njengoba ngisho if angisiyo esibili ngokuqala owavelela kakhulu ekushareni izintshumayelo kuma social platform ikakhulukazi ama message ashumayela ngesizulu. Yes. So yakhula kanjalo ke into yami ke yakhula kanjalo baba baningi ke sebakwenzayo nabanye. I think I was an example to most of them. Baba baningi ke sebeyenza kanjalo kanti kuhambe isikhathi makuhamba isikhathi kube nabantu abangi-inboxayo ku Facebook umuntu uzoku-inboxa akucela imali ethi can you please help me, I'm really struggling, I don't have
Ngasikhathi nawo nayo.
ngiyalapha yazi ukuthi umuntu hey madoda ngizokusharela even the now situation umuntu will send you a message asking you give him money for food because uthakana mali yokudla lapho lo muntu ukuthumelela lo mlayezo you are having the very same situation and you'll be like why
And kuba nzima ke ngoba phela babheke kuwe.
yo
Ukuthi maye usho bazothi uyachoma.
this thing was
Akafuni.
hitting me and uthola akekho yi-one
Yo.
nangomunye can you please help me with an amount of money tomorrow I'm having an interview can you please azathi umuntu noma ngabe 200 lapha unayo awuna ngisho 50 rand lapha at least 200
Yo.
lapha una ngisho 50 rand this thing will move my heart what is it that people are seeing
Eish.
yini laba because I'm struggling omunye you know I'm talking about strangers people who don't know you in person nama ngibazi njalo njalo engibona omunye ke apart from those who will be asking imali njalo njalo omunye akushare a story a painful story athi akulandisele istory ukuthi kwenzakalani can you please help me yo you'll be moved then omunye can you please pray for me I'm having this situation omunye akushare le story athi ngicela ukuthi okungcono ke usithathe usishare on Facebook on your timeline I just want to hear people ukuthi bathi bazothini ngale situation I'll do that bagcina sokuningi abantu sebenza kanjalo bengishare izitory zabo thathe ngishare sizo ama comments wabantu ukuthi bathini ba advise abantu laba advise khona kokunye uthola ukuthi njengomuntu ngiyakhumbula nje enye intombazane yaka ngi-inboxa yakade ixoshiwe ekhaya kubo because yathola umntwana so ela ithi i-homeless kuyimanje yasizolala lapha la ikhona at that time ingibhalele eyo ngivele ngithathe this story ngishare ngishare in a way yokuthi ngimcelela usizo ebantwini because banama nginalo usizo so ngimcelela usizo ba comment abantu ba comment bamfune and then angipha ama bank details wakhe abantu bafaka imali bamupha imali kanti I'm opening a very big gap for people to come and ask for help dango tshela ishoda ngani kanti this thing uthola ukuthi wena you are struggling but you can't ask for help kubantu but kulolo umuntu ukuthi azocela usizo uhambe uyomcelela ebantwini so I lived that life for quite long up until I decided to stop no man abanye because abanye I think they are also taking that advantage uma umuntu yazi ukuthi yazi ngathi I'm lacking somewhere I will go to ST angishare stories so that people will give me qhubeke lento lena and God gave me an idea of starting a podcast but no man let me take these stories and umuntu ene story aveleze yena azozikhulumela
okay
see that's how we started aveleze yena azozikhulumela istory sakhe
this is interesting this is really interesting
so ngabalanda kanjalo abantu bayizela ke bezozikhulumela ke izistory zabo i-podcast kimi started as a way of a cry for help where a person will come for an awareness, will come for usizo, will come. And boldly so, even on podcast, I'm one man who started a podcast ngesizulu. Christian podcast. Engizoyichaza kanjani. started i-Christian podcast eyabazalwane, more of testimonies. Yeah. Then it started that way ke abantu bagcina befika ke abantu ke bezotestify about things abadlula kuzona naba enye uthola ukuthi abantu befikiswa ukuthi mhlawumbe udinga usizo njalo njalo. That's where ke we expanded ke sagcina sesinabantu uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe umuntu ufikile la because umuntu mayefika la I always make sure ukuthi ngihlezi ngibatshela nabanye abafikayo ukuthi once you come here this is not just a podcast but we are doing the Lord's work.
Okay.
We are doing umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu on socials. You see. So sakhula kanjalo ke sakhula kanjalo up until sila lapha esikhona. Kodwa ke ngizolokhu ngikutshela mhlawumbe ngingaze ngikhulume kakhulu because ngakhuluma kuthona ilanga makulandisa ngalo msebenzi.
This is interesting. I can listen to this the whole day like All right, so manje giwapi? Siyapi manje?
I believe we are heading somewhere and the vision is very big. Enye into engikhohle ukuyiveza ekuqaleni ukuthi uma ngenza lo msebenzi uNkulunkulu wangipha nomsebenzi wokwenza izinkonzo.
Okay.
My first service that I hosted was in the year 2018. Yeah, 2018. Though we used to host services Emma Vasit, such as la ngangifunda khona ngeke ngahlala nasemlazi sasi partnered with SCO waseMangosuthu where we were also hosting our services khona. Kanti ke izokhula lento kumina that was year 2016. Yeah, 2016. Kanti into izokhula khulu then ngama ngifika la eGoli ngenza inkonzo yami yokuqala ngayenza yayisa Josh Gok ngoyear 2018. Kanti uNkulunkulu kusosipha ke le vision yokuthi ngiqhubeke hosteke izinkonzo. So online so ke njengoba sisiza i-podcast so uNkulunkulu esiphe lo mbono. I then last year came uNkulunkulu wangipha i-vision yokuhosta inkonzo zama healing and deliverance.
Okay.
I started hosted inkonzo zama healing and deliverance. That's where we'll do prayers here live on this show, doing prayers, praying for people, njalo njalo zonke lezi zinto. We then hosted healing and deliverance service Soweto where people came in numbers. uNkulunkulu wazibonakalisa. So I think from 2018 lokhu ngenza izinkonzo 2018 I think angizenza kabili ngonyaka 2018 2019 2020 2021 up until sibe la isikhona. Kodwa kuzo zonke lezi inkonzo ngangiba nenkonzo ngangihosta kanye ngonyaka ngangizenza ngoOctober. That was annual gatherings. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi our first service it was Heavenly Atmosphere. We hosted in Soweto sasemhlophe. Heavenly Atmosphere nye sayihosta saseJosh Gok kwakuyi-night prayer Heavenly Atmosphere njalo njalo zamuva izinkonzo zethu up until la esikhona. So manje ke we are no longer hosting only in Gauteng now. Sesiya spreader, we are hosting njoba ngoMay sizobe sise Durban eMkhumbane. So we are moving all over hosting inkonzo ezihlukahlukene. So ngizama ukuphendula ipoint lakho lokuthi live sibheke khona ke manje sibheke asigcinanga ngokuhosta ama testimonies phela. Sigcina sesihosta nabafundisi abahlukahlukene. Sokuthi senza ama teachings athile thinteka abantu. You know, sihoste, you know, lawo ma teachings lawo. Abafundisi, most abafundisi abafike la. Nabanye babo uNkulunkulu ke nje angazi unakho ukuvele angihlanganise nabantu othola ukuthi umuntu is done and dusted. Out. You know, uthola ukuthi umuntu living in a very cruel season at that time. uNkulunkulu kanti uzobaletha la. Babefike bekhulume ngazo izibuhlungu baba ababhekane nabo njalo njalo. Ethi umuntu mayifika la kuvele kwenzeka i-restoration engaphezulu kokucabanga. Mayenzeka leyo restoration I cannot even count because I can't mention their names because I don't want to sound like superior
Yeah,
over
yeah.
them. Kodwa, there are pastors whom I hosted here kwenzeka restoration enamandla kabi. As a result ukuthi each and every man or woman who comes here uyakutshela ukuthi yazi ngigcine sengivula i-WhatsApp group due to the number of people that are calling me. Ngigcine sengivula i-WhatsApp group because of the high demand of people who want to be in contact with me. Omunye thothi ufika la mhlawumbe bengakabi nayo nento yokuqala ibandla. Thothi sigcine sekuqala ibandla. I've churches that are planted through this podcast.
Yeah.
I've churches that are touched. I've churches that have grown into a certain numbers because of this podcast. You know, I've some pastors they are even vocally about that. It started to go to abanye they're not even there's this man of God in Peter Marisbeck. I'll mention him because he always mention it when he's preaching. There's this man in Peter Marisbeck or Apostle S.V. Nxumalo. That man is a divorcee.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, I've been trying to get hold of that man for quite long, wanting him on the show.
Yeah.
But nje uzongahlangani. Thothi sengisedurban angisamthole ke fonini njalo njalo. You see, up until to a point where ngimfonela ngimtshele yazini Mpostoli ngicela ufike la kwi-show because nginokubona ama-sermons wakhe izinto esikhulumayo they are very deep. Then the other day we met for the first time. We met in person.
Okay.
He was hosted by another man of God, Apostle Nxanda from Devon. He was coming to preach there. That's where we met for the first time.
Okay.
He preached powerful. I then took his sermon and posted on my platform. I made clips of that sermon. It went viral. People were like, who's this man? Who's this man? Who's this man? And even for those, because that man, Stemas Xoxa, after divorce, many people bam disown. Many people, even ibandla lakhe, you know, abazalwane bashiya, exactly zonke lezinto. You know, he was in a very rough season. Up until I posted his clips, and on that clip, he was talking about the divorce. Yathinta abaningi.
Yeah.
Mase ngithi-ke, Mpostoli ngicela ufike lapha kwi-show. Esizoyikhuluma-ke le nto ebuyikhuluma ngayo kwi-sermon. Sesikhuluma-ke freely-ke manje. Hayi wafika, we did part 1. It was a very powerful episode that went viral. I then hosted him eGoli, la eJoburg, Soweto, because ngenze inkonzo yokuvula unyaka ngezi 31 January.
Yeah.
And I hosted him. Intentionally so, because angithi is out. Abantu abasamnakile nabafundisi, his colleagues and stuff. I'm hoster khona la. Ngimhosta. Usethi-ke kimi, uyazi ukuthi ngisashadile. I've never traveled ngamabhanoyi and stuff.
Okay.
But after umbise on the show, things just changed. Now, ngitshela ukuthi kuyimanje is traveling all over preaching the gospel.
Wow.
I-restoration yenzeke angazi ukuthi kuyiphi level. So I'm trying to say he's one of the grateful men. I'm always grateful for your platform because ngilala ngikhona because of you. Ngilala ngikhona because of you, and even his minister wise, you know, zonke lezi. So ngizama ukusho nokuveza ukuthi la esibheke khona sibheke ekuthenini ukuthi because we more of an online church where abantu asuke belimele befika bathola healing, befika bathola restoration.
Yeah.
You see, so la esibheke khona the vision of this platform ukuthi sikhule sibe nama partners sibe ne staff
Yeah.
whereby umuntu noma ngabe umuntu olimele kanjani kodwa kwazi ukusizakala
Yeah.
whereby we want to have that partnership nama psychologist that's partnership nama law firm you know njalo njalo noma bekhona abanye esipartnered nabo
Yeah.
but bengabaningi ngaleyo ndlela you know where we have partnership nama stakeholders nje ahlukahlukene ukuthi noma ngabe umuntu ubuyapi kodwa kube ukuthi ayikho into angasizakala ngayo you see so kusekuningi nje esikufisayo ukuthi uNkulunkulu asisize ngakho we gonna do prayers here every day you know okunye engakuvezanga ukuthi last year I even open up a WhatsApp group
Okay.
eyagcina sinabantu aba over 700 but ngagcina ngishiya due to ezinye izimo ezazinzima because ngabona ukuthi it was open for everyone kanti isivuleleka nakubantu abarong.
Oh, okay.
You see, that's where I decided to leave that group because sinabantu ababephusha ama-agenda wabo kuyona. I decided to leave. No man, because angithanda umsindo. Let me just leave. Let them continue if they want to continue. But I've heard ukuthi they're just continuing, though it has they've rebranded the group to continue with umsebenzi wabo ngendlela abawuphusha ngayo.
Yeah.
So this is one of the signs eyayibonisa ukuthi asiphelele nje la but we are going somewhere.
Khona la siyakhona.
Exactly.
Khona la siyakhona. Njengoba ukhuluma kanje ngiyacabanga ukuthi asikakhulumi okay, singiyibeke kanje.
Yes.
Umuntu makane vision, umuntu onebandla, umuntu one business, mangabe ikhona into oyifunayo, mangabe ikhona into ofuna ukuyenza, kubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi masowuthatha ipartner ikwazi ipartner iyakwazi ukubhidliza lento oyiqalile iyakwazi futhi ukuthi ikhulise.
Exactly.
Ibandla njengomfundisi uyakwazi ukuthi uthathe ipartner ezobhidliza ibandla or ezokhulisa ibandla. So ngifuna nje usitshele ukuthi abungakasitsheli ngoMadlamini ukuthi nahlangana phi khona lapha phakathi la. Was it before or after wayitholela iclean nkosi yami? Awukuthole vele soqalile nahlangana kanjani and baba ningi abanye aboMadlamini abakhona and wena udila nabantu ke different people different kind of people and why yena
uMadlamini sahlangana naye ngivele senguqalile umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu because vele ukumuva kwami la eGoli muve ngingakashadi.
Okay.
Ngisase single. Kanti vele umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu ngase uvele uqalile because njengoba ngeke ngasho ngathi host inkonzo I think zaqala la ngo-2016 senza ema-varsity la khona sasiyenza nabo SEO njalo njalo. Yes, then la eGoli ngo-2018 that where I hosted my service for the first time. Though we used to host it ema-varsity with my other brother, sasibuya nayo sonke emakhaya kwakuthiwa ulwazi. Yes, then mase ngimuva la eGoli ke qhubeza umsebenzi kaNkulunkulu waqhubeka. So uMadlamini sihlangana eRichards Bay. Mahlangana eRichards Bay uMadlamini wayekade emenyiwe yoshumayela because wayekade shumayela. By the way namanje usashumayela. She was invited to come and preach on that day. I met this woman. We got connected in that way because I had this thing ukuthi I want to also invite her to one of our services because she was a guest speaker.
Kandayi so invite la kwakho.
That is my permanent speaker.
Permanent one.
Straight. So yaqhubeka kanjalo ke impilo yethu kanti I will see a wife in her. I think for kwaba into nje isikhathi esincane I think over 6 months then everything was done and communicated with her family and then we got married in 2018 late.
Wow.
Okay. Because my first service I think angihostela January, February, March. I think ngakula March, March, April, in between. Then sashada ngawo 2018 go late November, December. Engabe muhle bezethu so calculate. Yes, but it was somewhere there. So we walked this journey again. She's been so helpful again, even nakulo msebenzi ke uNkulunkulu wayekade vele ngithembe ngawo sukela kudala. Kwala kanti kuba lula ke sekunomunye umuntu okusizayo ku-advisayo. No, it's better if you do this way. Better if you do this way. Up until now, she's mostly uba behind
the scenes,
behind the scenes. Size laphana. So nje kuyacaca ukuthi usukhona umuntu okusizayo. It's unlike before. Ezinye izinto since umuntu ayekwazi ukuyibambela zonke at once. So now she's so very much helpful ekulekelele umsebenzi asithembe ngawo.
So ngicela ukhulume nalabo abangakashadi. Bayobona kanjani ukuthi nangu uMadlamini Nkosi yami? Umbona kanjani ukuthi nango ke uye lo right?
It's a very difficult question though. But I will try my level best. Abanye abantu they can present themselves professionally and you think that no man is the best person. Kanjalo. Lokho angikuvezi kosisi kuphela even nakubo brother. Thola ukuthi uzozi presenta ngendlela right and usisi will think ukuthi no is the right man. Kanti akusinje ngoba ubona. So what I'm trying to say ukuthi it's very much important before you decide ukuthi go for this person to pray before. And then when you pray, futhi ukuthi at the same time you do a little bit of a research. Not because ngoba ungawuthemba nomthandazo wakhe, uyawuthemba umthandazo, but you're also doing a little bit of a research ngaye lo muntu ukuze hayi ngoba ufuna ukuthola ububi kodwa ufuna ukuthola uhlobo oluni lomuntu lolu. Because esikhathini esiningi abantu bagcine umuntu decide ukuthi angaphila nomuntu emntwini ambone 1 minute. Kanti kulo 1 minute ubona ubuhle bobuhalf. Wangabona ububi obuphelele kulo muntu. So you need to pray and you need to also do a little bit of a research, but don't decide based on what you hear people about that person. It's better to know a person for yourself because some people they can speak anyhow about somebody and then you decide based on what you hear from other people. So you pray, you study the person. And then after you study the person and also study the family patterns of that person. You study how that person relates with family because we cannot have a relationship yet you are failing to have a relationship with your family. How are you going to have a relationship with me yet you can't relate with your family? So you also check nalama attributes lawo, how this person relates nama brothers work, how this person relates nama siblings work, nama parents work, njalo njalo zonke. You also check those things, you calculate those things, njalo njalo. Because njengoba ngisho nje ukuthi before anything, relationship it is the key. So you check the relationship lo muntu anayo. And then best we check ukuthi uphila nabo bani. That's where you see. To know this person ulolu hlobo. Then you can decide. Though yonke lento engishoyo ungesikho ukuthi it's a key thing ongayisebenzisa uku-identify ukuthi yena umuntu right lo. Kodwa it will help you.
Wow. This is true. Come on, Ben. Yes. Okay, so coming back to the podcast.
Yes.
omunye umsebenzi onzima kakhulu. You see, futhi I was so happy when I saw a video kaMadlamini athi we now have our own studio. I was celebrating as if
Wow.
I was really happy. You know, there was this other time I remember I was supposed to have a shoot in Benoni.
Okay.
Lo muntu lo ongishutelayo angathi wathola a better offer for that day. What you know? Wangilahla that day ye shoot what you know? I can't come. I have to go to shoot somewhere. Sengizele nama guest manje angisazi ukuthi ngenze njani. Ngolo besingakafiki leso sikhathi leso. Sekuyimi lo ngiyafuna ubani uzongishutela Nkosi yami. Ngithola omunye uguy nje waseBenoni athi no I can come and shoot. Sikhuluma ngiyamtshela ngithi nginama guest ayi2 mina ngiwabekile. Athi no I'll just charge you 800 for 2 800. I was like okay cool. Ayimi lo yasengithi at least kuyahlangana ngiyafika lapha ku venue ngithola guest vele yi1 and I'm like okay I'm about to start sesilindo ubhodi phela azoshuta afika ubhodi athi hayi ngicela sikhulume kancane ngaphandle hawu sengaphandle masifika ngaphandle athi uthiwe nama guest ayi2 ngithi yes nginama guest ayi2 athi how long is the shoot ngithi 30 to 45 minutes athi I'm never 800 angeke kuzoba 800 per person ngasikhathi ngine 850 yimali engiphelele nje yimali yami yokugcina leyo imagine athi no it's going to be 800 per person so 800 angisazi ke manje sengine stress Nkosi yami kungcono enye guest bengakafiki and I was like okay let me just think ngifonela guest enye ngiyamfonela baba umfundisi ukuphi athi hayi I'm still waiting for you to send me money for transport.
Yo.
Nkosi yami. Yo, you know, I'm just trying to say ukuthi there are so many challenges that we face in this industry and usitshele ngamanye wama challenges oke wafacea or usawafacea in this industry.
Sis Betty, challenges are countless.
Yeah.
That we personal that I've been facing, I'm still facing even today. But ngizoqala nje ngihlehle emuva kancane ngithintela amanye. Mina I think I'm sacrificing more for this work. I will invite guests. Njengoba ngisho uthola ukuthi kunomuntu ozominvite. Akayiboni lento oyibonayo wena kuyena. See.
Hey.
And njengoba ngayiboni lento oyibonayo wena kuyena. You are willing to sacrifice anything for that person. Abanye babo uthola ukuthi umuntu akekho even la eGauteng. Then lo muntu lo yobona ukuthi ugive up even in life. And wena umnikeza igift yokubelievela kuyena. Ekuthenini ukuthi khona lento ofuna ukuyikhipha kuye yena angayiboni. And then you will invite the person. Malo umuntu uminviter. Thothi akekho like ezine.
Yeah.
Then ethi mina nginamali.
Ukude.
Fakile imali agibela. Even today ngisakwenza lokho. There are guests that I'm inviting that are not even here in Gauteng. I'll book them a bus or a flight. I'll drive myself ngiyamkholetha khona book indawo yokulala. Accommodation, ukudla njalo zonke lezi zinto. Istudio into yamanje studio. Ukuthi ngibe ne studio. I'll rent a studio.
Yeah.
Rent a studio. Angirent studio. Imagine i-transport, i-accommodation, ukudla, i-studio, traveling ke sesiye studio.
Oh.
Nishuthe lapha. Manishutha laphana. Ubona abantu becomment. Bathi abantu no man. Lo muntu bekumele ngabe uye e-studio sikabani. Okanye hayi lo muntu lo bekumele ngabe uhost uSoli. Ngenza i-example. No lo muntu bekumele ngabe uhost uSoli. This host he can't handle for this guest. You know, experience lawo ma-critics lawo hayibo why ungayanga lapho why uze kulowo muntu lo
Hayibo.
and hayi ngoba kukhona intembo yenzile you
yeah.
see uthola ukuthi nje ama-critics nje wabantu because I used to say it's better when the person is against what you are doing but then it's a very big problem when the person is against you.
Yeah, okay.
You see?
Yeah, it went different.
You see? Because if you are against what I'm doing, I might change. Or I can even explain it to you. No, reason I'm doing this thing this way because of this and this and this and this and this. Okay, it's my nature.
Yeah.
I can't change it. That's how I do things. So I can explain it to you. Maybe you'll understand. But the problem when you're against me, there's nothing that you can take from me.
Maravel. And ayikho into ozoyibona nje
No, ayikho. The 100 people can see a good things out of you, but when? Because you are not against what I'm doing, you are against me. Ayikho into ongayithatha serious. So I've survived that criticism of people who were not against what I was doing, but who were against me. Okusho ukuthi yokuqala leyo criticism. Ngiyayibona i-criticism lesuke i-constructive, you see. No man. Bengamele kodwa uthi no my guest bengimele mayinika amanzi man you know bengimele guest see why bengaleli guest kanje why biza ngaleli gama you see now you are learning out of that you see but angikhulumi nge-criticism leyo othola ukuthi umuntu will just speak anyhow bakuthuke njalo those things. So I survived the criticism one of the challenges as a call, and they can kill you.
Yeah.
Criticism kills you. Gabi, it finishes your confidence. Like you don't see anything wrong. I used to say the wrong audience will make you to doubt yourself because the moment when you are in an audience where no matter how powerful you are, but if you are in a wrong audience, it will make you to doubt yourself. You won't take yourself serious after. So you see, that was the problem. Criticism will kill you. So hence I'm saying, always leave a room for criticism in whatever that you are doing. You know. Enye yawo yama-challenges actually I'm saying it's countless but ngizophika lapha lawana enye yabo uthola ukuthi uzomhost umuntu njengoba ngisho nje uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe ubona igolide kuyena nengaboni ulivule ke leli golide mawusulivula leli golide mina most people who are influential, I'm not boasting about these things that I keep on saying, but most people who are influential in a social media space nowadays, most of them, ikakhulukazi, you know, ngiyathanda ukuyicacisa ukuthi labo thothi bakhuluma isiZulu. Most of them bayiqale ngami podcast. You see, most yalaba bantu laba othola ukuthi now they are influential in a podcasting space abakhuluma isiZulu. I am the one who gave them a platform to come speak. You see. So uthola ukuthi ke mhlawumbe usulivulile lelo golide kulomuntu lwade ngalibona. Angithi uwe okade umvezela lento le. And then umuntu ebese angasabi ilento obucabanga ukuthi uzoba yiyona. Because some people they come to you just because basafuna leyo nto leyo soke beyifuna ngaleso sikhathi, then after they are nowhere to be found. And abanye not knowing ukuthi kuzona zonke lezi zinto sokuzenza there is money involved. You pay, you rent a studio, kwenza zonke lezi zinto. And then when the person uthi mhlawumbe isidlulile leya season yobunzima, then they forget you. Not ngoba mhlawumbe ufuna into ukuthi uma umuntu ese right khona imali oyifuna again. No, but just to come and thank. Ngiyabonga mfowethu. When the person is living in his glory days, you see, you got this person down. Just to say nje, they know that you are renting a studio. I mean, I have people that I've hosted here do ngeke ngidisclose ngaleyo ndlela sokuthi umuntu umhostile la and then your people babe nento yokuthi yo thank you so much for speaking a very powerful message.
Yeah.
Please go buy a drink. Now 10,000. Now ngomunye. Oh, thank you so much. That was powerful. Please now 15,000. What do you need? Omunye now. Yo, thank you so much. Now 20,000 njalo njalo. Not ukuthi sisuke sikweletana per se, but just to come back with that 100 rand ngigcwalisele ngirent studio ngikwazi ukuhost omunye umuntu. Yabona lento leyo. Hayi ngoba nakho mhlawumbe usukuthi no khona imali osuyifuna kuyena, but ngoba uyazi ukuthi studio ngiyasirenta nama angisi own studio sabantu. But just to say yo thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ngicela ukuthi uthathe lo 100 rand. Ugcwalisele kulapho. Uhamba uyoshoot. Sokwenzelani? Ushoot abanye abantu. But
hayi kuningi shemeza.
No maningi
countless. Kuningi. Yo nakhona isikhathi sesihambile. Isikhathi sihambile kuningi nje. Cause all right ithi ngifake lokhu kokugcina because I believe ukuthi kubalekile kakhulu. Khona into esiyenzayo usually we preach door to door. So mawenza door to door, that's where ubona izimo abantu ababhekene nazo. So ngithe mangibukela ivideo kaMadlamini asho ukuthi khona program enicalile angazi yacalwa nini of supporting people who are in need. I was really touched. I was really touched ukuthi abantu abangisurroundile, they know sometimes nabo banamali, but they know ukuthi Betty will be suggesting let's do this because I remember this other day khona umunye uma umdala angakwazi nokuhamba, not because of uyagula or just because of indlala. I was really touched. And in that journey kula ubona khona ukuthi baningi abantu abadinga usizo out there. And just to see ukuthi you are also helping people, I was really touched. So ngifuna nje nisitshele just briefly about that program, and also mangabe ukhona umuntu othi nami ngifuna ukukusiza angasiza kanjani.
Siswami yabona ke leyo ibuyela kuleyanto yasekuqaleni bengitshele ngayo uthola uzo inbox umuntu.
Yeah.
Cela usizo. Not ukuthi bonke labantu sobe becela usiza ngibaze ngibasize out of my pocket. I did kwabanye. Uma usuke kekuthiwe khona umuntu osithola ukuthi usuku unemali, rich, see, and then uyakwazi ukuthatha 5,000 mhlamba nikeze kodwa kufana nokuthi akathathanga lutho kweyakhe imali. And then bese kuba khona umuntu othwele kanzima kodwa okwazi ukuhlephula isinkwa anikeze omunye umuntu. Ahlephula isinkwa esingekho anikeze omunye umuntu, just kulo muntu loyo akwazi ukudla. Njengoba ehlephule kulesinkwa akusikho ukuthi akuzweli kulesinkwa asihlephulile. Kukhona la shode khona ukuze lo muntu athole. Ngifuna ukubuyisa kulento leyo. Nangu lo urich uyakwazi ukuthatha 5,000 whatever amount kodwa kungazweli. See, wena ukwazi ukuthatha 100 rand ku 200 uzwele uyonikeza lo muntu. So it's something like that. Even now, I'm still contacted by people. Umuntu ST isimo sibi. Cela ungisiza. See. There are people nama bangisupportayo financially emsebenzini wenkosi uqhubha umsebenzi. Yabo nje last week ngeke ngafakela umzalwane abanye bathanda ukuziveza. Ngiyafakela umzalwane u2500 engipha angimazi. Mayingifakela lo mzalwane le mali, just after that message ye money in,
Yeah.
ngivele ngi-inbox omunye nje umuntu athi ushoda ngemali yokuyokwenza interview. Cela ngimuphe any amount.
Yeah.
By the way, ke sengajwayela ama message kanjalo bahlezi bengi-inbox omunye, kunomunye umama nje but izombona la kwi-show na because she said you'll come. Unenkinga nje financially.
Yeah,
She was well off before. So she's in that season. So nginokumsiza ke financially there and there.
Yeah.
Ngizama ukusho ukuthi lo mzalwane unginikeza 2.5. Nginemoto la ekade ngihambisa bayoyenza like i-service yakhona enkulu. It's very expensive. Ingithathe 1.5. Manje sho sengisele ne1000. Vele kufanele lo muntu lo engifunele imali eshoyo ngivele ngithathe 500 ngimnikeze. Ngithathe nalo munye kade ngicela umgcwalisele imali ye rent, ngithathe imali ngimnikeze. Shoda ngisenamali. So ngizama ukuvezela into yokuthi abantu lento yokuba supportive ezidingweni zabantu into eqale kudala.
Yeah.
Not in a form of charity somehow. You know, this thing is not even registered. Kuya kuba ukuthi nje yazi uNkulunkulu usiphila imali kulokhu, let's go and help someone. uNkulunkulu usiphila imali, let's go and help someone. It's something that is like that. Nothing is registered. Akukho registeriwe. Akusiyo even NPO or whatever. Nje it's out of our pockets sometimes. So to uNkulunkulu as kokunye uthi nomuntu engacelanga. Khona abantu ucotha umuntu angicelanga but uyibonile ya family man. Situation is very tough laphana. Let us go and be helpful laphana kulo muzi. Njalo. So ithenga leyo grocer leyo sihambe siyo banikeza lawo ma grocer. Bazokhumbula abazalwane last year sasisekahiso sasenza inkonzo open air. We bought a lot of food, senza ama food parcels, sanikeza abantu khona lapho sasiyo evangelizer.
Wow.
Kuleya ndawo njalo. So ngizama ukuveza ukuthi there is nothing that even registered. This thing it's out of our pocket just to be helpful to people njalo kulekelela abantu la esilekelela ngakhona. So ePitori nje even last year sike saya futhi kwamanye ama human settlement la khona sesiyo benzela futhi breakfast because sometimes you'll find that we'll cook here. Masipheka lana siphake sihambe nakho futhi sihambe siyonikela lapha nakulabantu ukuthi bahlele kuma settlement njalo.
Yeah.
So it's something nje enzakalayo from time to time. Like January we were helping amanye ama students thola ukuthi awana mali zokuregistera njalo zonke lezi zinto lezi. Most of this from our pockets, our own pockets, you know, amanye ama students thola awana mali, you know, bayazi abafunde emares kulanjwa kanjani. So be helpful ngalezo indlela lezo zonke. So uNkulunkulu asilekelela kakhulu. So I'm grateful kubona bonke abazalwane who are partnering with us. Nabo uthola ukuthi mhlawumbe ukupartnerisha nabo kwabo akusikho ukuthi nje mhlawumbe into esayigcizelela kubona ukuthi please partner with us njalo usuka out of their love, you know, ayikho even ukuthi hayi this is a minimum amount, just partner with us with this amount of money. Just any amount, it's so helpful to us. And then sikwazi ukuthi silekelela khona you know njoba bengisho even guest wise thola khona basuke ekudeni abanye ba drive, you give them petrol, you pay accommodation for them njalo zonke lezi kuningi actually okudinga imali kulo msebenzi esiwenza ikakhulukazi kule platform le esiyenza because other podcast it's more of teachings. Other podcast is more of learnings. Other podcast more of, you know, awareness. Njalo. La kithi, it is more of advancing the message. It's more of being helpful to the church.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like that.
Wow, okay. Asivale mfundisi because ngiyabona ukuthi angiyesicede. But before sivala I believe ukuthi ukhona umuntu obukele ekhaya maybe ofuna ukuza azoshare testimony yakhe, or if umuntu ufuna nje ukukucontacta ukuthola kanjani?
Umuntu osuke efuna ukuzoshare i-testimony okanye whatever message othola ukuthi influential to the body of Christ, siyatholakala inkundleni zokuxhumana, Facebook, Thabani ST Media, okanye you can also even comment okanye you come direct to us on WhatsApp, kwenza kube lula voice note, usibriefe kancane story usibone sesicategorize kuphi, 0788 417 844.
Amen. Sesivala ngicela nje ukhulume anything that is in your heart othanda nje ukuyisho kubalandeli bakho, to your followers.
Into engingathanda ukuyisho eyokuthi ikusasa, we cannot predict the future.
Yeah.
It always very advisable to live your life ngendlela yokuthi ijabulisa uNkulunkulu today,
Okay.
because akekho owazi ikusasa. And one of the things engifisa nokuthi futhi ngayisho kubantu ukuthi people are gate.
Okay.
People are gate. Sometimes you'll find that if I want to go to a Benoni, the only person that I know, then Ubet will be my gate to Benoni. So people are gate, and you'll have to make sure that ukuthi you treat people wisely.
Yeah.
Ungabatreat abantu njengezinto, because kusasa
Uzobadinga
lowo
kusasa.
muntu loyo
Siyami.
angaba umuntu omdingayo ukuwela ngaphesheya. To me, it was prophesied long time ago that God will make me a link. That's where most people, they've known each other through me.
Through you is.
Most people, thousands and thousands of people, most of them, they are people who bengeke babazi if they did not come to me.
Wow.
And nami, there are people engangeke ngibazi ukube angizange ngihlonipha ama relationship nabantu engangazana nabo ngaleso sikhathi. Ukusho ukuthi we meet people via people.
Yeah.
If I want to know somebody, meaning that I must keep my relationship sweet with you so that I will know somebody through you. Because if I abuse that relationship, meaning that the person that you know, you won't find it easy for you to introduce me to somebody, because you know what kind of a person that I am. If I misuse the relationship that we have, you won't have that courage of introducing me to somebody. So let us respect relationships. Let us respect people, because people are gate.
Wow, this is really powerful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. And how people find you on socials?
Yeah.
Not give yours.
Kanti uba no interview omunye.
Ngijika like this.
No, they can also find me on socials. Ngikhona ku Facebook uBetty uIsrael. Niyazi njalo ukuthi ngisindisiwe, ngiyayithandela inkosi.
Wow.
Sesiyayivala njalo. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you so much for watching there at home. From me to you, peace be unto you all and your families. Thank you.
God bless you.